Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1. I'm going to do the player ratings, but first I'm going to describe the game a little bit. So I didn't watch it live, but I watched the replay. And first half, I thought we were okay. We got the goal through Odegaard, but then Havertz missed a huge chance. And then I thought we let City kind of dominate the ball and get back in the game. And we have this tendency of taking a lead and then sitting back. And I want to see us continue putting the pressure on. And then obviously Haaland got the equalizer. But then after that, it was just one-way traffic. We dominated for the rest of the game. Partey, Lewis Skelly, Havertz, and then Nwaneri. So, yeah, Arsenal 5, Man City 1. Let's get to the player ratings. Raya in goal. I'm gonna give Raya an 8. He had no chance with the goal. He made a great save. He made a fantastic save on a corner from Malmouche. Whipped it in, and I mean it was an incredible save. It was a reaction save. He made another good save towards the end of the first half, and I thought he played well. Timber, I'm going to give Timber a 7. I thought Timber was really good defensively. I didn't see too much of him going forward, but Timber's a solid player. I like Timber a lot, and I thought he played well. 7. Saliba, I'm going to give Saliba a 7. He got done for the goal from Haaland. Haaland got the wrong side of him, and I thought it was poor defending. I thought his overall performance was good, but that one moment knocks him down from an 8 to a 7. Gabriel, I think Gabriel was a monster. I'm going to give Gabriel an 8. I thought Gabriel marked Haaland out of the game, really. As I said, Haaland's goal came from Saliba. So I think Gabriel did really well. And I'm going to give him an 8. Miles Lewis Skelly, fantastic. He's been a shining light in that Arsenal defense since coming in, playing left back. And I thought he played really well against Manchester City. He scored his goal, did that Haaland celebration. I thought that was cold. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was fantastic. Thomas Partey gets a 9. All over the pitch. Sometimes I call him Uncle Partey because he moves slow. He's getting up there in age, and he's getting older. But I thought his performance in that midfield, I thought he dominated that midfield today. Or, not today, 2 days ago on Sunday. I thought he dominated that midfield. Won the ball back off of that Foden pass, and then scored a goal. It was a big deflection, but I like when Partey shoots. A few years ago, early on into his Arsenal career, he would shoot and it would go all over the place. But then recently, over the last couple of seasons, he's been able to do better with his shooting, scoring more goals, and he scored on Sunday. So, Partey, I'm going to give him a 9. Declan Rice gets a 9 as well, all over the pitch. Very good defensively, very good going forward. I think he got 2 assists. He either got 1 or 2 assists. I know he got the assist for Lewis Skelly. Oh, and then he got the assist for Nwaneri as well. It was a brilliant pass out to Nwaneri. I thought he played fantastic, so I'm going to give him a 9. Martin Odegaard, I thought for the most part was quiet, but he scored his goal, took it well. I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he played well, or I thought he was quiet, but I thought he played decent. I'm going to give him a 7. Trossard gets a 7 as well. I think Trossard did a lot of good things in the game. I don't think he scored or assisted, but he was a nuisance. And he did some good things. So I'm going to give him a 7. Martinelli, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Got the assist for the Havertz goal. I thought he was a threat on the counterattack. And, for that, I'm going to give him a 7. Havertz gets a 7, but just. And the reason why he just gets a 7 is because he scored a goal. If he didn't score a goal, it would have been a 5, because that miss was so horrendous on 25 minutes. I don't know how he missed that chance. It was wide open. It was a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Somebody was on the line, but still, you have to slot it past. And he put it wide. And it's just another, it just reinforces the fact that we needed a striker this January. We didn't get one. And, it was just poor from Havertz. Just really, really poor. But he got his goal. He redeemed himself. So for that, he gets a 7. The substitutes, trying to think who came on. Sterling gets a 5. He didn't really do much. Marino gets a 5. Didn't really do much. Calafiori gets a 5. He didn't do much. But Nwaneri gets a 7. What a goal. What a goal. He's ready. He is ready for this first team. He's ready for first team football. And he deserves to start on that right-hand side while Saka's out. He really does. I think he's a huge, huge threat. And he showed it against Man City. He cut in, scored, banger of a goal, 7. I think those were all the subs. So moving on to Arteta. Arteta gets a 10. I have a lot of criticism for Arteta. If you've watched this channel, you know that I went from backing Arteta to wanting him sacked to backing him again. A couple weeks ago, I said I wanted him sacked after that Man United game. But if he wins us a major trophy, he deserves to stay. If he doesn't, see, the thing is, though, I don't know who's better. I don't know who we can get that would be better. Obviously, ideally Zidane, but Zidane's not going to come to Arsenal. And, I feel like with Arteta, we'll be competing. So, but on Sunday's performance, he got his tactics spot on. I understand Man City are having a poor season. I understand they are. But to beat them 5-1 is impressive. And he got his tactics spot on in the second half. In the first half, I feel like he could have done better. I feel like we didn't have to sit back after taking the lead. But, those are his tactics. And, sometimes he does that, and I don't understand it, but it is what it is. But I think he gets a 7, or a 10. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 7. The referee gets a 6. The reason why he gets a 6 is because Bernardo Silva should have had a yellow card. He clearly kicked Trossard. He gave a yellow card to Odegaard for dissent. I don't know why he gave that yellow card. It was a horrible call anyway because it wasn't a foul. And then Odegaard got frustrated, rightfully so. And he gave him a yellow card. I don't know. Those were the only two decisions really. So you know what? I'm gonna up his score to a 7. But at the end of the day, like, these refs need to get better. I've been complaining about the refs for a long time. So he gets a 7. And I watched the game on mute. I was listening to something else while I was watching the game, but the fans. So I'm not going to score the fans, but the fans would get high marks, especially for that chant they sung towards Haaland. You know that "Stay Humble" chant. That was a good one. If you know, you know. If you don't, look it up. I can't repeat it on here, but it was a good chant. So I'm gonna give him a 10. But yeah, no, those are the player ratings. Yeah, I'm gonna give the fans a 10 just for that chant alone. But anyway, those are the player ratings. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. And it's Newcastle. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can turn that 2-goal deficit, but we probably won't. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.